All right, hello all you night readers. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope you're all doing well. Yeah, thank you very much, Lash Boss, excuse me. Yeah, it's good to see you again. Thanks for coming back tonight. I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. Wow, we got a lot of people here already. Awesome. Hey, Tony, Roxy, welcome. Fairy Bren, it's great to see you. Great to hear from you always. Hey, Bright Eyes. Hey, Bright Eyes. Yeah. If you're new, Bright Eyes, please feel free to like and please subscribe. Let me see what our theme for the next 24 hours is. I almost forgot that part, right? So our theme for the next 24 hours is... Oh, wait. You guys can't see, can you? Oh, I'll get there eventually. There we go. Our theme for the next 24 hours is your personal power. Your personal power. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Tony Roxy. I'm glad I'm back, too. I'm glad I'm back. Yeah. It's good to be here, since I don't really have anywhere else to be. So just remember, yeah, for the next 24 hours, your personal power is the message. Sylvia, good to see you. Things are going okay. Yeah, not as good as I had hoped. That's for sure. So, and tomorrow's her birthday. Tomorrow is her birthday. Hey, CM, welcome. It's good to see you. Lisa Farrell, welcome. Lisa from Ireland. And your sister, there's Yvonne, I just saw. Real quick flash on by. Hello, Yvonne. Yeah, it's good to see you guys. Ms. Wheats, Kim Ashton, my goodness, Sailor Moon. Everybody's here already. Awesome. Well, let's get started. Right? Let's get started. Holy moly's, Kayla. Hey, Kayla. Yeah, happy birthday to her tomorrow, huh? Born on the 4th of July. Yeah. Yep. All right, let's see. Let's try and get everybody's readings in here tonight. Oh, we don't talk about dogs on here. Oh, my. Oh, there's a card for you. That's not a great card, Yvonne. Well, it could be. I mean, it's not terrible. But it popped right out and face up for you. So it's got to mean something, right? It's got to mean something. How are things in Ireland for this evening? How are things going over there? All right, so... I don't know. I see some good stuff. I really do. I think something that has... Something old... Something that is old or something that has passed... That's not... That you're just not interested in anymore or whatever is going to move into something new, right? That's what death really means. It's not the actual death of someone. It's a symbolic death of something. And then usually there's a rebirth that follows that. And that rebirth, hopefully is better than what it was that you left in the past. The Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles shows me that you are looking for a new adventure, a new clarity of things. You want to see things in a new light. You want things to come to you in a very new way. You don't want them to just be the same old ideas and stuff like that. You want things to come to you in a very new way. Again, I do see, kind of like I saw with you and Lisa yesterday, I do see somebody who is a family member who has that real authority a real authority to them, and a real um, kind of like law, like a law and order kind of thing, or they're very responsible. They feel very responsible for you guys. I definitely see that. And it's right here in the middle of the reading, so it may be extremely important, right? It could be somebody who's extremely important to you. Usually the emperor to me would be someone above you. So that would be like a parent or a grandparent. But I see the Nine of Cups, and I see where things are getting better or going to get better, family-wise. Really family-wise. That Nine of Cups shows me the thankfulness and stuff that, all the hard work you've been putting in is, really paying off. And I see a lot of support, right? You got lots and lots of support. You have friends and family. And then at the end, I see this card is very interesting. I love the Three of Cups. It's a very nice card, and it usually means enjoying stuff with your friends and stuff like that. But you know what I really see in this? Is I see at some point in the near future, you and Lisa and your other sister reconciling all the issues, or at least enough issues that the three of you can spend time together. That's what I see with that. Can you see it? Can you see it that way? I know it's tough. I know it's not easy to see it. And I know that things aren't so great right now, and all, but I think in the end, I really think the three of you are going to end up getting together. To some degree, at least. So, Kim Ashton has an update. I went to the doctor and he told me all good things. And he told me that I'm more likely to get pregnant with twins. So will I get pregnant with twins? Wow. Wow. Hold on a second. Okay. Yeah, so will you get pregnant with twins? Let's see. Let us see. What would be a good twin card? What would be a good twin card? Something with a 2 in it, maybe. Maybe a 2, like the 2 of Swords, right? That could be. Even though that's more of a crossroads, the 2 of Swords. Here's our 3 of Cups again. All right, so the 10 of Swords is not a great card. It's really not. Normally it's not. Normally it means like painful endings and being stabbed in the back. But I really think that that card is trying to tell you that you're looking for hope, right? You're looking for the hope of having twins. And I think the 2 of Swords to go with it is telling you, yeah, that could be a possibility. You have to it's a possibility, but it doesn't really come out as two things, or like the 2 of Pentacles could be, would definitely be seeking harmony and seeking balance, and you would have 2 things, right? And we know the 2 of Cups, well, that's a card of love where it's the couple. The 2 of Wands would have been good in this. The 2 of Swords is not the card I would say for twins. Definitely not. And I think, and I really think you are working on getting things, trying to get things in order. I think you just feel like you have to be a little bit on edge right now. Because again, this is the guy who told you all this stuff, but nothing has actually happened yet, and he has told it all to you. And I told you last night, though, I said not to worry about that. Really don't worry about it. And I still believe that, especially with this reading, because I haven't finished it yet. And I really still do believe that he is just waiting for the right time for everything to come together before things move on. But the Three of Cups again shows me friends and friendship and people around you that are helping you, and they're talking to you, and they're giving you advice, I would imagine. But the big card here is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is that knight in shining armor. He is the Prince Charming. You can kind of see that here, right? He's got a whole picnic laid out. Oops, sorry. And he's got flowers. I don't know if it's easy to see or hard to see, but there. He's got flowers. He's got a picnic laid out down here. He's got the horse. And if you look real close, he wears his heart on his sleeve, right? Wears his heart on his sleeve. Technically, it's a heart on his arm because it's tattooed. But I really think that's him, and I think things are going to go okay. I didn't get any real indications of twins, though, with this whole thing. I really didn't. So, not yet at least, but there's still time, and there's still time. We'll go back to that question at some point in the future and see what happens. And see if we get a different reading for it. See if we get something completely different. And we may. You never know, right? You never know what the cards are going to tell us. So. Alright. Sailor Moon wants to know, what is my spiritual purpose? Oh, there you go. And you've got the Ace of Rods, which is that new potential, right? That new idea, the new potentials. And you got the Star. All right, so I honestly think, again, a lot of times I'll read just from left to right and kind of go right across because the story kind of goes that way. But not always does the story tell right to left, or left to right, excuse me. Sometimes it just is choppy all over the place. And I see the Nine of Swords and the Devil card kind of going together. I think, again, your spiritual purpose is to get away from, first off, the main thing is get away from people who are not good for you, toxic people, right? People who are extremely toxic, people who are liars and betrayers, and people who are going to do things to you that are not nice. They're just not gonna, they're just not nice people. They're gonna tempt you with things. There could be, there's always, the Devil card always has maybe addictions kind of a little bit attached to them. There's always that chance. And I think that's, it may not seem like it's a spiritual purpose, but I think it is a purpose for you to stay away from those types of people. And I think that is, that is something that bothers you. It's something that keeps you up at night, gives you nightmares. And I think it's really something that bothers you. It's a fear. The moon is showing me the fear. But I there's hope. So your spiritual purpose is hope, and to give hope, right? To give hope to people, to help people to feel like they're whole. Help people feel whole, like a whole person. Not everybody feels that way all the time, right? They feel like they're missing something and all. And I think part of your spiritual journey is to help them become whole, help them move from one place to another, not physically move, but mentally move from one place to another so that they're not in such a bad place. You can help them heal, right? You want to help heal people. And I think that the Ten of Pentacles is just showing that in the end, your generosity and your relationships with people are going to really bring you together with people around you, with all the people around you. And I think that's, basically I do think that is your spiritual purpose. I think that all has a bit of the purpose to it. There's some things in here to watch out for, and there's some things in here that you should do. So I think it's a roadmap of what path not to take and what path to take. Okay, that's what I see for you, Sailor Moon. Definitely. Whew. All right, Pinky. Hey, how's William feeling since you blocked all communications? Well, he feels blocked. I can tell you that, right? He feels blocked. Oh, let me just look at the bottom here. Yvonne, you're very welcome for your reading. I'm glad I could do that for you. Hey, Christina, how are you? Yeah. Hey, Esther, welcome. Welcome to our group here. Yeah, it's good to see you. Good to have you here. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. I am hoping that over on the Facebook side you could give me a thumbs up or something over there, something good, and also follow my Facebook page, Night Reader Tarot. I do appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, Kim Ashton, that is correct. All you want at the end of the day is for things to go well and everyone to be healthy at the end. And that's, whether it's 1 baby, 2 babies, or 10 babies. Well, let's not wish that on you, right? There's my Justice card, of course. I should have known Justice would make it. It's rear its lovely head. All right, so how is William feeling? How does that tell you? What does that tell you right there? This is the most clear reading I've ever done about a guy who has been blocked from all communication. This is so easy for me to read. And it's only gonna be a 2-second reading, Pinky, unfortunately. I know I could get in real deep with things, but I don't have to. You can see it. It's laid out. He is heartbroken. He's feeling terrible. He feels like he's just mentally drained and he misses that communication with you. It's right there next to him, but he just can't get it, right? It's just like his phone. His phone's probably right next to him all the time. And, it's right there, but he can't feel that love from you because he can't get in touch with you. The 5 of Cups is telling us that he is grieving. He's very disappointed and very brokenhearted. And the 6 of Swords shows where you are pulling away from him. You're moving away from him because you've blocked all his communication. Now, Justice, my dear friend Justice, is telling you that, you need to keep your integrity, right? Be accountable. If this isn't really what you want to do and stuff, you do have to be accountable, but you know what's right and what's wrong. And this is going to, this is really going to be that balance. So that's what I get. That's what I see, Pinky. It's very, very clear. It looks very clear to me, at least. All right. Yeah, Kayla, thank you. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. I'm trying to go down the list too, and geez, it's a long list tonight already, huh? Tony Roxy says, what's coming towards me in love? Pinky, I'll tell you, yeah, I hate to spend so little time on a reading because a lot of times they are, there's some that I do that are extremely in depth because they need that explanation, but that really did not need an explanation too much. I really found that to be extremely easy. A really easy reading. One of the easiest I've ever had. It definitely showed right out there what's going on. Hey, Miss Chris. All right. What is coming to you in love? All right, Tony. Let us see. Things look good so far. Things look really good so far. 4 out of 5 good cards. All right, so it looks like there's a decision to be made, right? I really think you're at a crossroads, and I think you have to decide one way or another what you want to do and who you want to do it with, and what that's going to take, right? And you see that here with the Two of Swords. You want to move forward, right? You want to move forward. This is the guy here. He's looking this way. That's you. You're looking this direction. That is your future, right? If you were looking this way, it'd be your past. Looking this way is your future. So to get moving out of this room, you got to move one of the swords. And one of those swords is going to be a decision. So you're going to have to make a decision. And in a relationship, of course, it's going to take a lot of hard work. It is going to take a lot of hard work because relationships are hard work, aren't they? You know, they are hard work. You go from the 8 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles, and the 9 tells me that your hard work actually pays off. Your hard work pays off because you're very content. You're very at rest. You're very at peace, and you have that inner peace. So it moves right along. I think things are very optimistic. I think there is... I think you're going to take initiative. I'm going to think you're going to take the initiative to make things happen. And I do see, kind of like a happy family ending here with the 10 of Pentacles. So you went from the 8 to the 9 to the 10 of Pentacles, which is a great progression. The 10 of Pentacles is, great relationship and generosity and being part of the community and being part of a family group as well. I see really good things. So coming towards you in love, I just think that in the beginning of this whole thing, there's going to be some type of decision you have to make, and you'll know what it is and you'll know when it comes. But after that, it's kind of straightforward, right? Yeah, definitely, Tony. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Oof. All right, so yeah. Oof. Oh, Lisa, there you are. Okay. So Lisa, who is Yvonne's sister, says, could I have a reading regarding family? I think I did a reading already regarding family with you, basically, when I did Yvonne's reading. Right? Didn't that make some kind of that kind of had a little bit of family to it. It's been raining there all day, huh, in Ireland? Well, it's late at night now. It's almost 25 after 11, and it's okay when it rains at night, right? Unless you want to go somewhere. All right. Family. Why couldn't you get the 3 of Cups? Darn it. Again, I got the 9 of Pentacles, though, for you, which shows me that you personally, out of everybody in the family, you're very happy. You are, again, you're feeling like you were rested, at least. You're rested. You're not in such a bad position as everyone else. Not that I'm saying Yvonne's in a bad position, but I think, we know your other sister is, and I think you guys are really working on things with her. I really think, you want to see some type of a change in her, and that's what you're really working on, and you're looking for that change, and it may take a little work to find the change, find where she's changing, because here he's had to stack up boxes and stuff just to get to look over the top of the fence to see what's on the other side. And I think on the other side of that fence is the changes that your sister has to make. I'd love for her to come in here with you one night. That would be very interesting. I don't know if that would be great for you, but it'd be very interesting to me. I do see happiness again. I see contentment here. I see happiness and joy and all the great stuff the sun brings. Warmth, all that good stuff. I see where if something goes on here, this could be you and Yvonne together, and I see where your sister's walking away and she doesn't think she's allowed back. She really does not feel like she's allowed back because those cups are all in the way, right? Now, I know this looks like a couple, and a lot of times this is a breakup card where, there's the couple and then there's the third wheel kind of hitting the road. But in this one, I really think that it's, the cups are lined up so she can't get back, and I think she feels like she can't get back in the family. Okay, hold on. Tongue twisted. My tongue got wrapped around my eye tooth and I couldn't see what I was saying. So anyhow, I think she can't, I think she feels like she can't get back into the family. And I think that really makes her upset. It's making her sad. It's making her a little angry. It's making things feel very on edge, really on edge. And I'm going with the knight here and the sword and going with that edge idea because I really do think that's how the whole family is feeling. But I think you guys have to find a way to convince her that it's going to be okay for her to come back. You guys all need to talk. You all need to sit down and talk and have a great conversation. Back in Yvonne's reading, it was very clear that the Three of Cups, the three sisters in there, were, I think you guys, I really think it was you, the three of you. So keep that in mind, okay? Thanks, Lisa. Lash Boss, what do you show coming in my relationship with Elvis? Ooh. All right, let's see what we got with you and Elvis. What is happening? All right, let's see what's happening with you and Elvis. Yeah, I'm gonna be really cliche and say it. I think Elvis has left the building. I really do. There's Justice again. Justice rearing her lovely head. Justice is saying that something is not right. Something's not right here. Things are not in balance for you. And you can see that here with the Hanged Man, right? You're not looking at it. You're not looking at this whole relationship or the whole relationship with Elvis in the way that he is looking at it. You're looking at it completely different than he is. And that makes you feel like you're on the outside, right? It makes you feel insecure. Like I said, I know it was a bad joke, but I do see where, again, this is the Eight of Cups, where there is that no turning back, no going back kind of thing. I just think that is the problem. And, okay, so, yes, that's Elvis. And I don't think he's staying around really long. I don't think he is. Like I said, Elvis has left the building. And I think that puts a burden on you. I think that really makes you feel like you have to carry this heavy load. And you got to find a way to lighten that load because it shouldn't be yours to bear. You should not have to bear the burden of if this relationship does not go well. It's just not going to go well just because that's how it is. It's just that way. It's just not every relationship goes extremely well, and I honestly don't know that this one will. And I'm very sorry, Lash Boss, that because again, I think it's serious. I know it's serious to you, obviously, and and I hate to give readings to people that aren't always the most positive. So, all right, Sylvia, how are you? All right. Yeah, you think, Yvonne, you think the Emperor was your mom and dad, huh? That definitely could be. Definitely. Yeah, any soulmate cards, right, Lash? Any soulmate cards, the Two of Cups, any of those could mean twins. I see where you're talking about that. All right, hold on one second. I'm just trying to get down a little further. Yeah. Hey, beautiful Aries, welcome. All right. Let's see where we are here. So Sylvia just wants to know, what is coming up for me? What's coming up for me? Okay, let's see what's coming up for you. All right. Do you guys like the 5-card reads, or do you think it should be shorter so that the readings are shorter? I don't know. I'm always curious about that. A lot of cards we've seen tonight, right? 8 of Cups we've seen in both decks. The 10 of Pentacles we've seen a lot. The Ace of Rods now, that's twice. All right, so what's coming up for you in the future? I think you're really trying to become more stable with money. I think you're trying to save money up because you are not, you don't really have any right now. You're really looking for some, and I think that's important to you. And again, I see where that stability is a little shaky here with the Ace of Rods. And I also see where the stability is shaky with the Fool, because he's just kind of hanging over the edge. He's kind of hanging over the edge of that cliff. So, don't be naive. Don't not look at the dangers of things. I think with the 10 of Pentacles, though, that things do get better. I think you're going to find some type of a strong business relationship where there's, I don't think you're working right now, but I think that you will be working at some point, and I think it's going to be a very strong relationship you have with the people you work with. I just see where, but again, I've got that whole, something's going on, and you can't go back to it. You can't go back. And maybe that's your job. Maybe that's your old job. Maybe they cut positions, or maybe, they closed up because of coronavirus, or maybe, maybe there's a lot of reasons that you're not with them anymore. But it looks like to me that there's something there with that you've left because you had to, and you can't go back because there's no way to get back there. So that's what I see, Sylvia. That is what I see. Kind of a businessy career reading, I think. Kim Ashton, I thank you very much. She says, thank you. She appreciates all I do. I know. I know I put that stuff up there sometimes, and maybe it's just to make me feel good. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. All right. Hello, Selena. Hello, Julie. Julietta, lovely Julietta. Basundara, how are you? Now, if I got it right, that should be impressive, right? If I got it right on the first try, that would be really impressive, wouldn't it? Well, that was good. I shuffled, and then put the deck of cards down. Like I don't know what I'm doing anymore. My goodness. All right, beautiful Aries. What can you look forward to in July? What can you look forward to in July? Your job. It's going to have to do with your job. This is going to be a potential kind of thing, right? The Two of Wands is planning for your future. You're planning for your future, and you are, working hard to get to that, future. This is the Eight of Pentacles, the hard work card, right? Hard work, having patience and a purpose, right? You want a purpose, and you want to do things exactly right, but I really think that, you do have to have a little bit of patience with it, but it's okay. Because the world showed up here, and the world is telling you that everything will work out okay. There is that completion. You will find your place in your job in July. The Magician says whatever it is that you're doing, whatever job you're doing right now that you're working so hard at, you are really good at it. You're really, really good at it, and I think that's great. I think that's a great thing, and I think that makes you extremely thankful for all that you have and all that you're going to have, because you can kind of see where she's thrown all the cups up in the air. She's still got this big treasure chest of golden trinkets, and she's just thankful to everyone for all the help and all the support and I think that's you. I think you are just going to end up being thankful for a lot of help and support throughout the month of July. So that's what I see, beautiful Aries. Again, it definitely came out as a career reading, not as love or anything other than that. It definitely felt careerish to me. Yeah, you've been changing your attitude towards your job. That's perfect. That is perfect. Kayla, I appreciate you keeping the questions coming at the bottom. That's great. Because it's hard for me to keep track of them tonight. Lisa Bauer would like a general reading. Awesome. And I can throw cards on the floor. That's good. All right, general reading for Lisa. All right, Lisa, what's going on? What is going on? Yeah, you got a lot of work going on too. You got that the hard work card, the Eight of Pentacles also. So, again, generally this may end up being a career reading. So I think that things are moving extremely slow. Whatever's happening in your life right now is going really slowly. Very slowly, Lisa. But I think that you are trying to plant the seeds of success, right? You're trying to plant the seeds of success here so that they will grow eventually. And usually somewhere around the seven-ish, the Seven of Pentacles, that's when those seeds really bear fruit. So keep that in mind. You're at the very beginnings here of something, but it is going to take a while. When it's done, it's going to be happy times, right? The sun, happiness and warmth and light and joy and all the great stuff that goes along with the sun card. The High Priest is basically telling me that you are being protected right now. You're being protected by someone. You're getting good advice from somewhere. And you are you're learning a lesson, right? You're having an awakening. You're learning a lesson, and I think that is extremely important. And like I said, I think it's going to require a lot of hard work to get this done. Whatever it is that you're trying to start here that's taken a long time to go, I think it's going to take hard work to get there. But I think you're also getting, some really good advice on how to get there. And then in the middle of it all, it just shows me that there's going to be joy. There's going to be a very good outcome, and you'll be very happy. So that's what I see, Lisa. Thank you so much for your question. I appreciate it. All right. Thank you. Yeah. Miss Chris wants to know, how does Jay feel about me relocating? Well, how does he feel? How does he feel? How does Jay feel about your relocation? Interesting. Hey, Suzanne Riley, how are you? I see you. I see you there. Got that 3 of Cups again. I think he's really spending some more time with his friends than he used to. I feel like he thinks he's on the outside, right? He feels like he's been left out because you moved, and he is, he's really thinking about it. He's thinking about what can he do? What can he do? He's dreaming of different ideas and different plans that he would like to do to get closer, but he's not sure how, but he wants to. He really wants to get closer to you, and he wants to get there quickly. That Knight of Swords is really fast moving. That is the super fast moving knight, as opposed to the Knight of Pentacles, who is never moving. He is like the terribly slow one. Like I said, I think he's hanging out with his friends a lot more. I think he's spending time with them a lot, and I think it's just going to come down to you're going to have to solve a problem. Right? You're going to have to solve that problem of what am I going to do for him to get closer to you, for him to get close to me. And that's not going to be so easy. It's going to take a new start of some sort. You're going to have to find a way to relax the situation, right? To calm things down. Because if you don't calm things down, then, it's not going to work out really great for him being at a distance from you now. All right. So that's what I see, Miss Chris. I have family that lives way down in South Jersey, and right about 3 places down from where they live, there's a school called the Miss Chris School of Dance, which is very interesting. It always makes me think of that when I see you come in. All right, what else do we have going on? So, Basundhara. I hope I got that right. I really hope I am. Will I marry my crush? Depayan. I think that's how I would pronounce it. Please answer. I'm really disturbed regarding this. I really love him a lot. Oh, that's sweet. How does he feel? Do you know how he feels? Let's see. Let's see what kind of feeling we have. Will you marry him? I would say dating would be an idea first, right? There's Justice again. for those of you who are new, justice comes up. Justice or temperance shows up in every night in every single live show that I've done. One of those two shows up every single time. There's other cards where I haven't seen them in, a week, but those two show up every single night. One or the other or both. And Justice has been here 3 times now. I think you need to stay strong. I really think you need to stay strong because things have not been good between you and him. Things haven't really been good. You can see that. You can see that here with all the swords and then walking away. Walking away from the relationship, which is what it really looks like. I think it's going to take some hard work. Again, back to the hard work card, the 8 of Pentacles. I think it's going to take that hard work to, if there's going to be any movement forward with this relationship. I'm not sure exactly how much of a relationship it is. Justice is telling me that there's just not that balance. Things are not exactly in balance with that. There is the natural law of things, and I just don't see where the two of you are on the same page, right? You can see where he's got his book open. I don't think you guys are on the same page. So I'm thinking the Ace of Swords is basically telling you you're looking for some kind of new idea. You need a new idea to get this all going back on track, because things, for some reason, the wheels fell off and things got off track. Are you strong and trying to be strong through it? Absolutely you are. But things really got off track, and that's where this whole hard work and new ideas comes into play. I really think that's what's going to happen. You're going to have you're really going to have a really good idea that's going to get things back in order, and that's going to take hard work to come up with. All right, so that was the question. That's the answer, I should say. The question was, will you marry him? Oh. Yeah, Kayla, we may have to go shorter just to get as many questions in as we can. That's all I can do. Yvonne loves the 5-card read. Awesome. We're just picking questions at random, and that's all I can do because there are so many, and it's great, and I appreciate that so much. Listen, don't get me wrong. I don't want you guys to think that getting questions is a bad thing, because I love having so many questions. If you guys want your questions done for sure, guaranteed, then I need you to you have to donate to get your question moved to the top. Otherwise, yeah, you're gonna, there's a chance that you may not get read. You may or you may not. Hey, Lorraine Wynn, how are you? Yeah. So, I'm coming back down to you, Lorraine, in a moment. I'm just looking at a couple things. Little Toe, welcome. Little Toe wants to know what would happen if I reached out to the Sagittarius. Or maybe SAG stands for silly aged grandmother. But I don't think so. I think we're talking about Sagittarius. Right? Little toe? Little toe? Little big toe. No, that's Little Bighorn. All right. Yeah, those donations take priority. They do take they do give priority to your readings. Thank you. All right. What would happen if you reached out to him or her, either way, to this person? I think that they are in a state of sadness right now. I think they really feel like they are, they're heartbroken. You can see, you can almost see the Three of Swords, the Rider-Waite Three of Swords tattooed on the arm here that goes along with this Three of Swords. Really clear that there's heartache and heartbreak and feelings have been hurt. But I think that can change. I think things can change because the Two of Cups is showing me that, you have that mutual attraction. There is that compatibility. And Judgment says to you, all you have to do is solve the problem that caused this, and you can get back to a happy relationship. Solve the problem and start over. The Queen of Cups says it's extremely emotional for you. You are extremely emotional, and that makes things very difficult. And he's kind of daydreaming, right? He's kind of off in his own world right now because he's really not feeling great. So he's kind of daydreaming about everything that's going on in life at this point. So keep that in mind. I really think that's what it's all about, Little Toe. I really, really do. I don't see a whole lot more in it than that. All right. Very good. All right. Hold on one second before I do that. I just told Lorraine that I'd do a card for her, and I will. How are you, Lorraine? I'm coming back. I promise I'm doing as many as I can. Felix, I got you. Which spiritual ability should you focus on? I see that too. All right, what do we got for Lorraine? For everybody who told me that they really prefer the 5-card read, I do too, personally. I do, because I think it gives a little more information than if it was less cards or 1 card even. So I agree. I concur. All right. I think something is really keeping you up at night, and I think it's a decision that you have to make, and I think it's something that you're afraid of. You're really afraid of it because you've got the moon in both of these, right? I'm trying to not block them out, but there it is, the moon in both of them. And the moon can definitely mean hidden fears, right? Or facing a fear. So I think that something's keeping you up. Something's making you anxious. Something's giving you nightmares to a point where you don't even want to look. You don't even want to see anything. You can see where she's got her hand over her eyes and she doesn't even want to look. So this issue is going to cause you to make a decision. It's put you at a point where you are now at a stalemate and you have to make a choice. What do you do? So you got to pick one or the other, right? You got to pick good or bad. If you pick the right way, things go extremely well. That's basically what this is telling me. It does not tell me if you pick correctly. It's just telling me you have to pick something. And if you pick the right thing, you're going to see growth from the things that you have planted. You are going to, all your patience is going to really help and come to light, right? It's going to show that you took your time, you got it right, and now all the things that you planted back when it was the Ace of Pentacles has now grown, right? When you were planting the seed in the Ace of Pentacles, if that was out here, that would show you planting the seeds. This is you reaping the seed, reaping the harvest, right? The Nine of Pentacles tells me that you're happy. It'll show you'll end up with happiness and inner peace. And the Chariot shows me that things will take off for you. Things will move forward at a great pace and things will go really well. You just have to You have to figure out the decision. You have to figure out what the two choices are and pick the best one. I know it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy when somebody doesn't tell you what the choices are. But I can't tell you what those choices are. But I think you already know what they already are, because again, they're keeping you up at night. It's something that's keeping you up every night. All right? So, Felix, what is your spiritual ability? What should you focus on? What spiritual ability should you focus on? Thanks for being here, Felix, again. And again, I appreciate everybody coming out. All your support and everything is greatly appreciated. You guys don't realize how much it means to see everybody every single night. With my wife being in the hospital and all, if visiting hours were longer, well, then I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't be here doing this. Obviously, I would be there, but unfortunately, I'm only allowed to stay there till 3:00. So, this is something that means the world to me, that you guys all come out here to watch and to see me and to say hi. Even if you don't have questions, you kind of hang out, and that's important, and I appreciate it. I really do. All right. What should you focus on spiritually? Spiritually, you need to focus on feelings of just all different types of feelings, because as you can see, you've got probably 5 different feelings here, and I really think that's what your need is, to focus on feelings, right? A lot of the cups cards are all emotions, because cups, water is emotions in tarot, so cups hold the water, and water is emotions. So I really think that feelings is the theme for you, Felix. That's what spiritual ability you should focus on. Now here's why. I'll tell you what. I'm not just going to say it and then just leave the cards there. That's crazy. But you've got success, right? You've got triumph, and that's a great feeling. This is a great feeling card, right? You're happy. This person is happy. They're supported by a lot of people. They're triumphant. They are successful. They did great. That is a good feeling. This person feels like they are not looking at things the right way, that they need to let go, that they need to sacrifice. That is another feeling. It's a completely different feeling, right? This person here is feeling like they have to be defiant, right? There's that defiance and that resilience, and I'm not gonna, I'm not moving. I'm gonna kind of giving you the side eye, and if you can't see it, I can show you, because she is giving it to you. She has that whole side eye thing going, and that's a third different feeling. You've got the Fool, right? The Fool is saying, be optimistic, show there's new adventures, but also the Fool is a bit oblivious to danger and immature. That's another feeling. That's a fourth feeling. And of course, the fifth feeling is really easy to figure, right? Heartache and heartbreak and stuff like that. So I really think, didn't mean to shake. I really think that you have to focus on people's feelings, and that will be what your goal is. You'll be helping people deal with their feelings. All right, Felix? Yeah, the side eye, I know. It's funny. It is. But she's definitely giving it, right? Can I please get Bridget's question? Oh, yeah, absolutely I can. Or Bright Eyes. It's not even Bridget. My goodness, I can't even see straight. Bright Eyes. I have to go back and just find your question really fast. Yeah. Yeah, and this is going to be my last question. This is going to be my last one for the night. This is going to be my last question once I find it. If I find it. Okay, I can't find it anywhere. Did I really miss it? Because I'm like at the top. Bright eyes, bright eyes, bright eyes. Where are you? I see where you asked if you missed your turn. I don't see the question. I don't see the question, Bright Eyes. Post it again? Or somebody post it again for me? Because I just don't see it. I don't see it anywhere. I've gone way, way back. I am still looking. Yeah, that's as far back as I can go, so I don't know what it is. I don't know what that question is. Yvonne, your daughter is watching with me since the start, waiting on her reading, please. What was her question, Yvonne? Did your daughter have a question? Oh, there you go. Can you have a card for your daughter, Chloe? All right. If Bright Eyes, if you're still here, repost the question, or somebody repost the question, and I will definitely do it as my last reading. I will give a couple cards here for Yvonne's daughter, Yvonne's daughter, Chloe. How old's Chloe? How old is Chloe, Yvonne? Chloe, this is for you. All right, Chloe. There, Bright Eyes question. Rufus's current energy and feeling for you. All right, Bright Eyes, you got it. You are the last question right after this. Absolutely. She's 16. All right. 16. Wow. What are you, like 20? All right. Just looking at the picture, just saying. I think you're really contemplating what is going on with your life right now, of course. And 16 is a time to do that, right? That's a time to think about what's ahead and what's going to go on. You know, you're at that age where, you know, you're still mom's little girl, but you're also very grown up, right? You're at that stage, and you know, you're probably more grown up than little girl anymore, and you want adventures, and you want to be, you know, you're optimistic. You want to start things new, and absolutely do I understand that. I think maybe you have a new boyfriend coming, or you have a boyfriend now and things are getting good. You know, I think things are, you know, maybe you're getting closer with that boyfriend. Or if you're not allowed to have a boyfriend, which is possible, because that not every parent enjoys their children having relationships. You know, it just may be telling you that your family really cares about you, right? So, the Knight of Rods is telling me that you are a very fiery, energetic person who is very courageous and charismatic. Get out of here. I never know that from the picture. You're very courageous. You're very charismatic. You are, you know, you're that energy, that fireball kind of person, I think, right? Do you have red hair? Because I think you even may have red hair to go along with that fireball kind of whole thing. But judgment at the end here is just telling me that you enjoy your teenage years. Enjoy being 16. You'll never get that back. Relax. Enjoy it. Enjoy everything that goes along with it, and just be happy with everything that you have at 16. So, all right, That's what I see. That's what I see for you, Chloe. Thanks, Yvonne. Wow, a 23-year-old too. Oh, I'm 50. I'm 53. Am I 53? Yeah, 53. And I have a 29, 32, and 33-year-old. All right. Bright eyes. Got it. What are Rufus's current energy and feelings for you? Thank you so much for hanging around. Thank you for allowing me to go a few minutes over. All right. This is it. This is my last card. I'm sorry. This is my last reading for the night. I know. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Well, that was easy. All right, last reading. What are Rufus's current energy? I think Rufus is a little bored. I think you're highly energetic, and I think you got a lot of thoughts going on right now. I think you're very into concentrating on things, meditating, dreaming about things. But I think you're very, again, like I was just saying with Chloe, I think you're a very fired up kind of person. I think you are very confident. I think you are a friend to everyone. I think that really comes through. But I think Rufus is a bit on the bored side right now. I think things need to change, and I think you're trying to think of ways to change that whole idea, right? Once this gets worked out, and it will get worked out, I see where there's a whole celebration. There's going to be that celebration, maybe a very important event. I feel like there's going to be safety with the two of you. You two of you will feel very safe, and I think that and then I see him here, where he is very mature-minded. Again, very passionate, very romantic, because he is that wand and the king. The king and the wands are both fire, and so he's a successful person. He's mature. He's career-focused, but he's very passionate. He's very loving, very romantic. So that's what I really see. I think Rufus is okay. Like I said, I just think he's bored, but I think you're coming up with ideas on how to fix that, because then the celebration after that is going to be really nice. All right. So that's what I see for you. All right. Okay, everybody, that is it. I am done for the night. I do have to go figure out what the heck is going on with my dogs. I got to take care of them. I got to take care of everything else here at the house, since my wife is still in the hospital. But I do appreciate everybody being here. If you did not get your reading done, please come back tomorrow night. I'll be here again at 6 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Eastern time. I'm here every night, 6 o'clock Eastern. Get here early, and you'll get a much better chance of getting your questions answered. That's for sure. And I hope you guys all have a great night. And I'll see you tomorrow on the 4th of July. All right. Thank you so much. If anything changes, I will let you know, though. That's for sure. All right. Have a good night, and be well, everyone. Thank you. Bye.